What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? It is July 3rd, and it is 82 degrees out here. Kind of crazy to be in the low 80s around noon in Texas in July. That's pretty crazy. Thank you, overcast skies. So I woke up late and I was like, dang, we're not gonna be able to run today. It's getting too late outside. It's gonna be 90 degrees. No, went outside, it was beautiful. It's like, all right, let's get these shoes on, let's go. So here we are. I don't know what happened last video. Wound up going all vertical and I was like, I already shot it, let me go ahead and post it. So this one should be in horizontal mode. If not, I'll have to really go and troubleshoot what's going on here. So it being July 3rd, we're pretty much halfway in the middle of the year. Someone pointed out that we are closer now to 2050 than we are to 2020. Or I'm so sorry, 20 or year 2000. That was such a long time ago. Closer to 2050 than year 2000. That's nuts. But it got me thinking, not that, but just being halfway in the middle of the year. What do I want to accomplish by the end of this year? I really don't have any running plans or running goals, or I didn't until I thought this out, but I'm thinking maybe sometime in December, let's go ahead and do a half marathon and see if we can PR that baby. I've done a few in the past. My PR is 2 hours, 25 minutes. I did that at the Chicago Marathon, like my first half of that Chicago Marathon. I PR'd it, but see if we can beat that. I've gotten close a few times. Most of the time when I do half marathons, I don't do much training, and most of the time it's my friend saying, hey, let's do a half marathon, and I have like a few weeks notice, and so I'm just trying to prime my legs into getting into a position where it's not shocked from doing that kind of mileage. Like it's going from no running at all to doing a half marathon. Not the best way to do that, but that's just how it goes. So what we'll go ahead and do is set a goal for ourselves. Why not, right? This is online. Maybe a little bit of accountability, even though the only person watching right now is mom and my wife. Hey guys, let's go for not just beat 2 hours 25 minutes. Let's go sub 2 hours half marathon. I have a plan. I'll lay it out. All right, before I tell you the plan, so I noticed something really funny. Like I was saying, it's around lunchtime right now, and this neighborhood has a lot of construction going on. It's lunchtime. I've never seen this before. I've only seen it on TikTok, and I've heard about it. The lonchera lady. There are some people who will come out and they will bring lunches in kind of like a food truck. But the lonchera lady, some of them, not all of them, will dress to impress, so to speak. And it's kind of like a mobile Hooters, a mobile Twin Peaks. And I was gonna get footage, but a little creepy, so I wasn't gonna do that. But yeah, I was like, whoa, they do exist. So yeah, lonchera ladies are here. Well, there's one here in the neighborhood currently. So if your man's in construction, you better go check on him. But anyways, so the plan. I have 6 months, less than 6 months, to run 9-minute, 6-second miles for 2 hours to get a half marathon in. That's nuts, but it's doable, seeing that a lot of people will do a whole marathon. Well, not a lot of people, very, very elite athletes will do twice that distance in the same amount of time. Boston qualifying marathoners will do twice that distance in 150% of that time. So Or, I'm so sorry, not 150% of the time. Yeah, 150% of the time. I can't math right now. But it's doable. Is it doable for me? Actually, let's take it to the office to do that.
All right, so we're back in the office. Sorry, it's a mess. So here's the plan. 23 weeks until the Dallas Marathon. I don't know if I'll do that half marathon, but around there's half marathons in December every Saturday and Sunday around here. So I'll pick one of those in December. Right now I'm doing about not much mileage, right? I think this week I'm on pace for 12 miles outside. So I need to get that mileage up to about 25-ish miles a week. Not a lot for big time runners, but it's going to be a lot for me. And I can't do that overnight, right? I can't do that next week. We have to build up. I'm going to follow the rule about only increasing mileage by 10% a week. If I do that, should take 9 or 10 weeks if I step up correctly. So increase 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then take a week off of increasing, and then keep going 2 or 3 weeks, then decreasing a mile, kind of stepping my way up to 25-ish miles a week. So doing that, I should get my mileage up. I think that's going to be a real big key on getting to that sub 2 hour half marathon. I'm also going to incorporate some cross training. I recently purchased a squat rack for my garage that has some cable systems on there. So I've actually been going out there 3 or 4 times a week, lifting, doing push day, so chest and triceps, and then pull days, back and biceps, and then also leg day, so doing squats and deadlifts. So I will utilize that as cross training. I do play in an adult men's softball league in the fall, so that will be a little bit of cross training there. So that's good. Just being active, I think, will help with the cardio portion. Yeah. So, try not to wear myself out, with a heavy load. Obviously, there's also life that I have to consider. I'm not a professional athlete. So, I have a little kid, I have a wife that I have to tend to. That sounds really bad, that I have to tend to, willingly have to tend to. In fact, I think I run so I can be healthy for them. We're going to try to juggle all those things, but I think I can do it. I think 2 hours, yes, it's 25 minutes off a half marathon. It's a good chunk. It's going to be hard. Running pretty much 9-minute miles for 2 hours is going to be a challenge. I think it's doable. I think it's doable if I am able to stick with the game plan and be consistent with my runs, and I feel motivated to do so. So if you want to stick around, check out my journey on doing that, I'll be here. Call me out if you don't hear from me. And let's do this. I'm super excited.